Cello, 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 Stacy the Blackfeather Intuitive. Welcome to another weekly oracle reading for the week of September 28th. Hoping that you are doing well. We are now officially into the fall season, and I'm hoping that the fall season is treating you right. Let's call in all the archangels, ascended masters, highest guides, creature teachers, light beings, elementals, loved ones in spirit. Come on into this space to give you the clarity and guidance that you need, let's say, to set the tone for what the fall brings, and this week how you can set the tone for your fall season. All right, using Osho Zen deck this week. It seems to be making a recurrence. This is one that I put away for a long time, and this month it's been coming up twice. It's been coming up a lot. So it has something to say. So let's see what it's saying to us today. We have the control card. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just teasing. I just like being a ham like that. Okay, here's what we need to be aware of this week. In terms of control, we need to pay attention to how control is affecting our lives. Maybe you're the control freak who is getting in your own way this week in terms of what it is you're trying to set yourself up for, in terms of setting yourself up for success, but you're trying to micromanage and control everything about it. Maybe you're in a situation where you are feeling controlled, feeling like you are out of control or have no control over your life. You want to look at the situations and circumstances in your life that are triggering that emotional response and seeing what action steps you can take to shift that. Maybe you're feeling out of control at work. How can you take back your power? How can you take back that control and really feel like, okay, I can thrive in this situation. I just need to shift my perspective on it, or I need to, take the reins a little bit. Not take the reins fully, but I need to take the reins in connection with Source and reach out and ask Source on how to make this all move smoothly and work smoothly for me. Also, let's face it, we are all feeling really out of control. That's what 2020 has been about in a lot of ways, is surrendering to what is. Acceptance of what is. I talk a lot about this, acceptance versus expectance. When we start to feel a little out of control and we want to grab onto control, it usually means that we're feeling insecure about something. We're feeling like we have no say in what is happening. We start to feel like we are in victim mode. This card this week is reminding you that none of us are victims. Not a single one of us are victims. We have the power to make different choices in our lives. It doesn't mean that we're necessarily going to love everything that life throws our way, but we have the choice, the ability to see it from a different perspective and to move through it, knowing that it's not happening to me, it's happening through me, or it's happening for me, or both. And how do I want to allow that to make this process, this experience, a learning process? How do I want to use that to make it a little easier to move through it so that I'm not feeling victimized and I'm not feeling like, God, the world is out to get me, and why does this always keep happening to me? No, instead, this is, okay, it's happening for a reason, and now how can I make lemonade out of the lemons that the universe is presenting to me? Because there's a reason for it. There's something here I can do with this. I can shift it, or I can observe it. I can help someone else through this experience. A lot of times when things happen that are beyond our control, it gives us the opportunity to have the experience so that down the road, when someone else is finding themselves in the same situation, you have the knowledge, you have the ability to provide comfort, to provide guidance and wisdom around it, or to provide a direction or resources on how to get through it, or possibly even on how to avoid it, so that you don't have to go through this as well. It is all about coming full circle this week and saying, when these things happen, it's not about I, me, my. It's about, okay, I'm going to choose not to be in victim mode about this. I'm going to choose instead to observe, to accept what's happening and allow it to flow through me so that I can find out what it is I'm supposed to learn. There's always something to be gained from these experiences. Let's face it, we come into this planet to have a lot of experiences, to get that soul growth. So when the control card comes up, it's saying you're getting in your own way, or you're seeing somebody or something as being in your way. But that's not actually the case. It's more about, okay, how can I accept what is happening? What can I learn from it? And as soon as I have surrendered into that process, suddenly a way is clear, a path is made, is shown, the answer appears, an opportunity presents itself. But when we're stuck in that, I'm trying to control it, I'm trying to stop it from happening, or I'm resisting it. What we resist persists. You delay the growth, you delay the learning and delay the process, and in essence, delay the opportunity. I apologize, the lawn guys are here. Of course, they're choosing right now. Sorry about that, guys. I'm in the process of moving, but until that actually happens, I am in an apartment complex, and normally they come on Wednesday mornings, but they're here today, so yeah, surprise! Anyway, let's get back to the business of what we're talking about here. So the Oracle deck that was calling to me this week is a new one for me, and it is called Cosmic Reading Cards by Nari Anastarsia. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. And these are really, really cool cards. Can't wait to share them with you. So let's see what this one's popping out. Let's see what the guidance is here to help us around our issue of control this week. Emotions. Check out this card. So when we are talking about the control, like I said, usually when we are in a place where we're trying to gain control or trying to grab control or have all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, we're usually trying to avoid some kind of pain. We're trying to avoid some kind of experience that was unpleasant in the past. Or you might be trying to avoid it based on not an experience that you've ever had, but an experience that perhaps your parents had, or that you watched a friend go through and you're like, oh my, I don't want to go there. I don't want to have that happen again. So there's a lot of preconceived ideas around this idea of control. And the guidance that's coming through here is pay attention to your emotions. Recognize that our emotions are like anything else. They are going to pass. They are going to move through. If you don't like how you're feeling right now, give it 5 minutes and maybe you'll feel something different. Shift your mode of thinking and you will be able to shift your mood. Happiness is a choice, right? I choose happy. I choose joy. I choose to step into this place of acceptance, knowing that even though it's not particularly fun, I know that there's going to be a gift at the end of this particular experience. And as a result of that, I'm going to be able to move forward knowing that I'm going to get through onto the other side of this particular tunnel that I'm in. And I'm going to feel more aware, more yes, it's aware, it's self-awareness. And these are cosmic cards. When I look at her hair, the hair is the galaxy. The hair is cosmic. The hair is on the top of our head, our crown chakra. This is where we receive all of our connection to source. And we are all part of the universe. We are part of the cosmos. So when we're talking about emotions and control, acceptance of what is going to only come through when you are able to understand that your emotions can also, I don't want to say be controlled, but can be put in a structure. They don't need to overtake you. You don't need to lose control of your emotions or allow your emotions to control you. You can use the emotion to show you, okay, obviously there's a wound here. What am I feeling? Why am I feeling that I need to control the situation? Why am I feeling like a victim? And pay attention to those emotions, dissect those emotions for a minute so that they don't have control over you. And instead, you can allow those emotions to broaden the picture and to allow you to see exactly what is coming for you on the cosmic level. And that is, let's face it, that's what's happening for all of us, folks. We are elevating. We are raising our frequency and our vibration. Anybody who is watching this video understands, even on a very basic level, that there are major shifts happening, and energetically we need to be aware of them because we are all being affected by the energies on the planet right now, the energies of everything that is going on. So make sure that you don't allow your emotions to control you. It's not that you have to take control of your emotions, but you can recognize that they only have the power to affect you based on on the power that you give them to affect you. So again, no victims here, no victims. It's all about taking responsibility and knowing that your path forward and you setting yourself up for success is absolutely possible. You're not a victim here. This is all happening through you and for you. All right, let's pull a feather. Oh, we got a beautiful pink one today. The Watercourse Way. Oh, okay. So anyone who hasn't read any Alan Watts, this is a concept that Alan Watts brought up, and I absolutely love it. It's called the Watercourse Way. And the idea is we think about water. We think of water as, soft and gentle in a lot of ways. It's an earth element. It's one of the elements. It's something that we need in order to survive. We need that more than food. We need water. Our bodies are made up of water. The ebb and flow of things. When you think about water, it's hard to contain. If you try to scoop water up in your hands, it runs through your hands. It runs through your fingers a lot. It's not something that can be contained. If you think about what we do with our houses, we try to seal up our houses so well that we don't get water leaks, we don't get water damage in our homes. Water can destroy, and it's not setting out to destroy, it's just simply going where it needs to go. You can seal up a room as best you can, and if water really wants to get in, it's going to find a way through a crack in the floor, a crack in a seal, a crack in a door, up in a corner. It will find a way. It's also, as soft and gentle as water is and life-giving as it is, it's also extremely powerful. Water is the only natural substance that can actually move mountains. When you think of it, water over the course of time, just in doing what it does, running its course, it's not setting out to do it, it's just being. It's being water. It wears away and smooths away mountains. It changes the shape of mountains. That's really important. You want to be like water. Soft, gentle, yourself, not having to drive the bus, just allowing yourself to move through. Be like water. You are water. You're mostly water. Be like the water because you are powerful, so powerful. You can move mountains if you just allow yourself to be in the flow of what you are. So embrace the Watercourse Way this week. It's going to make all of this stuff so much easier. You're going to be able to move through these lessons without the pain, angst, heartache, frustration, you name it. You will be able to move through it smoothly because you say, wait a second, I am water. I am soft and gentle, and yet I am super powerful, and I'm going to get where I need to go without a whole lot of effort. I just need to be me. I just need to set my sights and allow the universe to take me. I need to go with the flow. Wow, loving this message for all of us this week, for me included. I definitely need this Watercourse Way message. All right, guys, if you like what you see here, feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell on my YouTube channel. Also, feel free to check out my Facebook page, The Black Feather Intuitive. I have lots of free goodies, lots of resources to really help you out. If you're an angels person, please check out my website, theblackfeatherintuitive.com. I have a book, I have a course, I have a million different blogs. Well, not a million different blogs, but I have blogs on all the different angels and archangels that are out there. So if you're looking to expand your knowledge on that, please feel free to check that out. And if you'd like to connect on a personal level, I would love to be of service. I offer virtual readings. We can do Zoom, we can do FaceTime, we can do Messenger. I also offer readings over the phone if being, face-to-face is a little uncomfortable for you. Sometimes the phone is really helpful to be able to just receive that guidance and sort of take it all in. So would love to connect with you guys in that way. Have the most amazing week. Be safe. Take care. We'll see you next time.